Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video, I want to keep this video very short. I just want to talk about a mistake that I made and that cost me a lot, right? So last week was a pretty good week. I had a couple of losses and then I had some big wins as well. But this simple mistake right here cost me a lot of profit. Now, I'm very fortunate to say that the amount that I lost was a pretty good amount, and I'll explain exactly what happened. So I went to take this trade, and first off, looking back, I regret 100% because I'm buying at a high. I was actually waiting for a breakout. I was looking for like this breakout right here of this zone, right? So we had this bullish candle pushing higher, and I was waiting for this breakout. And once we had the breakout, I was looking for, a continuation of the move. Now, what happened was I entered the position with a lot size because we trade leverage. I entered with a lot size that was 10 times bigger than I was supposed to enter. Now, this was an error, like a typing error. I typed it wrong. I didn't check. And when I went to check, I was already down 6%. So immediately I was down negative 6%, right, on the trade. And then I ended up closing at about 13 points loss. Now, the size of the loss is average, right? We trade usually between 12, sometimes 15 point stops. And the size of the take profit, I was actually going to let the trade run since I thought it was a breakout. But what happened was the lot size. So for an example, instead of using 1x leverage, I typed it 10 times bigger. So I used 10 times leverage. Now this is just an example to make it clear for you guys. And immediately went to negative 6%. And then I ended up closing, I'm not even going to say the amount of the loss that I had in terms of percentages, but 13 point loss, 13 points trade loss, and then percentage was absurd amount. I did take this another trade right here. This was a very good clean trade, but unfortunately I couldn't make back what I had lost right here. And so it's very unfortunate really, because imagine that you're calculating a risk, and I think that was, a small trade, right? It wasn't average trade, but ended up losing 10 times that amount. And this right here, even though this was a 26.3 point trade win profit, I still couldn't make back what I had lost right here, right? And so I'm taking a kind of a break from this. I did take a couple other trades and a couple other losses around this area right here in particular because I was in longs, and another loss right here because I was also in longs. All right, so this was, terrible mistake. Actually, one mistake, and was a terrible mistake with a terrible loss. All right, so just to document this terrible mistake that I made. And of course we are human, so we make mistakes, but now it's time to take a step back and figure it out and plan how we can make back this loss. All right,